Hello friends, this is Yatesh here. Today we will see how to start working on a WordPress website. During this tutorial we will create a simple WordPress website starting from installing WordPress. Okay, so the screen you are looking at right now is the cPanel. Okay, so let me consider that you already have a hosting from any of the hosting providers like your BigRock, GoDaddy, HostGator or Bluehost. Okay, so once you buy a hosting you will get an access to this sort of cPanel. Okay, so in this cPanel you will find several options, like for files option is there where you find file manager and backup related tools, and then you have database where you can have database wizard and PHP myadmin to manage your databases. Okay, and several other tools you have, okay, especially for email IDs for security purpose. Okay, so what right now we are interested in to install WordPress. Okay, so when you have a cPanel based hosting, okay, installing WordPress becomes very easy, as with all the most of the cPanels you will get this Softaculous tool. Okay, so using this tool you can easily install WordPress on your hosting. So let's click on this Softaculous. Okay, so once you click on this you will reach to this kind of window, okay, of Softaculous. Okay, and search for WordPress. Yeah, so I got WordPress. Just click on WordPress. So you'll see this kind of window here. Okay, so here you have this overview. If you already have installed WordPress on this installation on this cPanel, you will see the details about that at the bottom. Okay, just click on the install button. So here you will find the options for installing WordPress. So these options are quite straightforward. So you just have to select the protocol. So let's select HTTP itself. Okay, then you have to select the domain. Okay, so if you have multiple domains, like you can select the domain over which you want to install WordPress. Okay, so now we have to create a directory. So if you want to install this WordPress in the root directory, you can leave it empty. Okay, if you want to install WordPress in a specific directory, let's say a website. Okay, so let me say the directory will be website where this WordPress will be installed. Okay, so this Softaculous will automatically create a directory named website and install WordPress inside this directory. Okay, in the site settings you can enter the site name. Default it is my blog, so let me change it to, let's say, sample website. Okay, there's an option for multi-sites, a bit advanced option. Okay, so we'll discuss about it later. For now we can leave it. Okay, username is admin, so I'm leaving it admin, but it is advised to change it to something non-guessable. Okay, so it will be difficult for the hackers to hack your website. Then you need to put up the password. So let me put a simple one. You can put up a strong password. Okay, admin email ID, you have to put up some email ID where you can get the notifications. Okay, and then you can choose the language. So I'm choosing it as English. So there's a inbuilt plugin here to limit login attempts. If you want to limit the login attempts, like if someone enters the login information incorrectly some number of times, it will block the user from logging in. Okay, so I'm leaving it unchecked. Now if you come to advanced option, you will find options like database name, table prefix. Okay, so you can change the database name if you want to. Okay, or else you can leave it as it is. Okay, so when all the informations are filled, let me click the install button. It will take few seconds for the installations to be completed. Done. Now we have installed WordPress on our hosting. So it will provide you two links here. So one link is for the website, another link is to the admin panel. Okay, so you see the default installation will look like this, and the admin panel will look something like this. Okay, if you are logged in directly, you can log in. If you are not logged in directly, you just have to enter username and password and you will be logged in here. Okay, so now we can start working on our website. Okay, so what should we do first? Okay, so let's understand about the admin panel. So what are these options about? Okay, so we have certain options in the left hand sidebar. Okay, so let's see what these options are about. Okay, and then we'll start working with the website. Okay, yeah, so let me start from the bottom. Okay, so here we have the settings option. So what settings does, like if you can set up your environment. Okay, so here are certain options we have, like general, writing, reading, discussions, and media. So let me take them one by one quickly. Okay, so let's click on general. Okay, so in general settings you will find the site title and tagline, which you just entered in the while installing. Also you can change them. Okay, you have your site URL, your admin panel, admin email ID. Okay, the default role of the user, what time zone you are living in. Okay, so date format, time format, these things you can manage from this particular section of the admin panel. Okay, then if you come to the writing part, so here nothing is to be changed. Okay, then if you come to the reading thing, so reading, like it's about how your home page should be displayed. Either if you are creating a blog, okay, then you would like latest post to be displayed on the home page, or if you are creating a website, you might want a static page to be displayed as a home page. Then you can control the number of posts on the blog page, and whether you want to show the full text or the summary of the article, whether you want to the search engine to be discouraged from indexing the site. So like if you say like if you tick this button, search engines will not be indexing your website. And if you go to discussions part, so here you can manage the settings related to the comments. So whether people will be able to comment on your blogs or pages or not. If they are commenting, what information they should be putting up. Okay, even there is a button like comment must be manually approved. If you tick this, every comment made on your website have to be manually approved. Okay, so these are certain options here. Then you have media section. You can decide like what will be the size of your thumbnail, large, what different sizes of the images you can manage here. Then you have permalinks. So this is one important section. Okay, so how the URLs will look like once you create a page or post. So how the URL will be like this section. This is the URL of this particular page. Okay, so if you are creating a web page or a post, how the URL should look like, how the structure of the URL will be, that you can decide from this section. Okay, so now we have different options. Okay, so the date and name will be displayed, month and name will be displayed, numerically ID can be given, or simply the post name will be there. Okay, so usually I selected with the post name, so simply it would be the website name / the post name. Okay, that sounds easy for me. You may like to put it some other way. Okay, then you have a custom structure also, so you can choose that even if you wish to. You can click on save changes. Okay, yeah, done. So settings part is done. Okay, it comes to the tools. So in tools you have this like available tools, what tools you have available. Okay, so there is one tool, categories and tag convert. If you want to convert your categories to tags or vice versa, use categories and text converter available from import screen. Okay, there's some information which might be of no use right now. Then you come to import tool. So it is basically useful for the blogger. So if you have a blog on blogger.com, or you have another WordPress installation somewhere and you want to import the data from there, or you have a blog on Tumblr or any other such platform, you can import your data from there to this website. Okay, similarly there is a export tool. Okay, so where you can export the data from this website and create a backup file which can be imported to the new website. Okay, that's the tool section. Now we come to the user section. So again, in this user section you can see the users you have created. Okay, so while installing WordPress, you have created one user called admin, and you can create more number of users here. So if you are creating new users, there's one thing I want to tell you while you are doing it. So creating users is not a big stuff. Just write the username and give the name and password. Okay, the only thing you have to understand is while you are creating the user, you can define the role of the user. Okay, so there are different roles: subscriber, contributor, author, editor and administrator. So while you are creating a new user, you have to make sure that you are giving a proper role to this new user. Okay, if you want this user to do anything on your admin panel, you can make him an administrator. If you say like, okay, he shouldn't get all the access but should be able to edit the pages and post and able to create new pages or posts, and you can give him editor access. If you say like, okay, he should be able to write the new posts but should not be able to edit the older posts, then you can give him the author role. If you say like you want to put him as a contributor only, so that he can write new pages or posts but should not be able to publish them, okay, then you can give him a contributor role. Anything created by the contributor will go for approval first. So once the administrator approves it, then only it will be published. Okay, next we come down to the most important section, that is plugins. Okay, so plugins are the heart of a WordPress website. Okay, so usually when you install WordPress, these two plugins are default installed. Okay, and one of them is Holly Dolly. I don't find it of any use till date. Okay, I'm deleting it, so mostly I delete it, so let's not leave any unused plugin in my website. And if you see this Akismate is of some use if you are a blogger and you want to prevent spamming on your website. You can keep this. Okay, just update. If you see any update button on your admin panel, click the update, and especially when you have not started to create the website yet. Once you have created something, then you have to take a backup before updating anything. Okay, if you want to add a new plugin, just click on add new and it will take you to a plugin installation screen. Okay, so default it will show some plugins here. If you want to add a plugin, like if you want to add a particular plugin for form, just write form here. It will show you all the plugins related to form, and then you can choose and install a particular plugin. Okay, and you can even go to the editor section. So in editor you can edit the code of a particular plugin, okay, which is completely not advisable if you are not a advanced user. Okay, so the plugin part is done. Then we come to appearance section. Appearance is to, here you will decide the look and feel of your WordPress website. Okay, so in appearance you will find options like themes. So once you click on themes, you will find the pre-installed themes here. Okay, and you can add new theme also by clicking on theme, add theme, and you will see several themes here. So you can install any one of them and start working with it. Okay, we'll come down once we complete all these points. We'll come down how to create, how to install a theme, and how to make your WordPress website look good. Okay, when you have options like customize, where you can customize your theme, then you have options like widget. So what are widgets? Let me show you what are the widgets. Okay, so the sections you are looking at here on the right hand side of the page, these are the widgets. Okay, so they can come from the widget section. So if you go to the widget section, Yeah, so we have this block sidebar, footer 1 and footer 2. So block sidebar section is this and footer section is this. Okay, so these are the available widgets here in this part, and these are the locations where you can put up these widgets. Okay, so depending upon the theme you have selected, the widget areas will be different every time. Okay, then you can come down to menu section. So here you have options to create new menu and manage the I think internet got disconnected maybe. Yep, so let's come down. So you can create a new menu here. Okay, let me create a menu here. That's we call main. Let me call it a main menu or primary menu. Create a menu. Yeah, so I created a menu. So once you create this menu, you will find options like the pages and posts. You can easily click a button and add to the menu. So this particular page will be coming into the menu. Okay, so likewise you can add various pages, posts, or custom links. Even you can add the URL here and the link text and add to menu. You will find it here. Okay, also you can select the display location of the menu, whether you want to show it on the top or any other location depending upon your theme. So based on your theme, these locations will keep changing. Okay, then you have the other two options which will not be needed right now. Okay, then you go to comment section. Here you can manage the comment part of it. Let me save the menu. Okay, yeah, then you can come to the pages section. So you can manage your pages here. So you already have one page here that is called sample page. You can create new pages and edit those pages. Okay, then you can have this media section where you have all your media files like your images, videos, or maybe a document. Okay, and those can be stored here. Then you have post section. This post is for the blogging part. So if you want to create a blog or you want to create a either you are creating a complete blogging site or maybe you just want to add a blog to your website, this section can be useful. So here you can create categories and you can create posts here. Okay, yeah, so this is our admin panel. There are a few more parts here. Okay, so let me see, like this one option is very useful, like screen options. Okay, so you can remove all these boxes from here. They are of no use mostly. They're just prompt information and sometimes may confuse you. So it's like, okay, I can remove the event and news section, quick draft section, activity section, at a glance section. Okay, and that's all. So I have a clear window here. Then you have a help section. So you can, if you need any help, mostly it will not be needed. Okay, if you see this new section here, it's a quick link kind of system where you can create a quick link directly, quick post, quick media, quick user, or quick page. Okay, yeah, so this is what we have